am Edwin, and this is Learn With Me. In this video, I'd like us to look at adjective used in describing people. What you have to understand is that there are three ways in describing people. 1, you think of the physical attributes. 2, you think of the person's behavior. And 3, you think of hobbies. For example, occupation, sports. The first one, physical attribute. There are adjectives in which you can use exclusively to describe the physical appearance of people. For example, tall. He is tall. Short. He is short. Am I short? I'm not that short. Short, he is short. Thin, that is being small. He is thin. Think of hair, hair type, hair length. We are looking at the length here, so let's assume that it's a long hair. So we could say she's got a long hair. Curly, straight. She's got a curly hair, or she's got a straight hair. You want to look at eye colors as well. Eye colors right here. Are mine white or red? Sometimes red, sometimes white, depending on the weather condition. So you look at eye colors. She has got blue eyes, or he's got brown eyes. So these are examples on how you can describe the physical appearance of people by using physical attributes in the form of adjectives. The second way in which you can describe people is by using the behavior. You want to think of adjectives which are used to describe behavior like nice, kind, wonderful, caring, So when you describe somebody, again, you might want to say he is kind or she is kind. He is wonderful or she is wonderful. He is caring or she is caring. And again, when you describe the behavior of people, you might want to think of those good behaviors as well as bad behaviors. Like if you intend to describe somebody that is very mean, maybe you have a teacher that is very strict and mean in a way, you might want to say he's mean. Of course, you should have a good reason to say that. He's mean to his friends, or she's mean to her friends. Alright, I'd like you to watch this video and to see examples on how we can use adjective relating to physical appearance and behavior in describing people. Watch. Looking at that video, the first lady in blue, she has got black hair. She's not too tall. She has blue shirt. And she's not too fat. The second lady with a white flourish blouse. She's very tall. Yeah, I can see that. She's tall. She's blonde. She has got blonde hair. She has got long hair as well. And the guy, he's got beard. That's cool. Yeah, he's got beard. That's cool. And he's got glasses on. He's got gray shirt as well. He's equally tall. And the bird, the little bird there, what should I say? Short? Maybe. Yeah, short. Alright, so these are all ways in which you can describe people. Like you look at the three people there. They are all different. They have different physical attributes. If we are looking at comparative here, we might want to say the guy is tallest. The second is taller. And the last lady with blue is tall. That is comparative. Hope this helps. Alright, welcome back. As you can see in the video, that is me describing those guys you see in the video. And of course, you've got the ladies there. One with black hair, the other with blonde hair, and the guy. So you see those people have different physical attributes. One is tall, the other is taller, and The other is tallest, comparatives. And you want to think of their hair color. They've got blonde hair, black hair. You want to think of the body size. They have different body sizes. So you can use that as example to describe people. And the last aspect in which you can use in describing people, you think of the hobbies. I'll be looking at sports here. For someone that likes to go out on jogging or running, you might want to say he likes to jog, or he goes jogging every day. If it's someone that loves to ride bicycle, cycling, you might want to say he likes to ride his bicycle, or he goes cycling. And if you think of occupation, you might want to think of the occupation of the person you're describing. You might want to say he's a teacher or she's a teacher. He's a nurse or she's a nurse. He's a doctor or she's a doctor. You see, we are using the hobbies here to describe people. You think of other aspects like ability to do something. Let's think of ability. He can jump very high. She can jump very high. He's very fast in relay races. She's very fast in relay races. There you go. You see, I've used these three aspects to demonstrate how we can describe people. One, you look at the physical attribute. Here you think of physical adjectives like tall, short, thin, fat. You think of hair length, long, short, curly, straight. And again, the second aspect, you might want to think of behavior. You think of the behavior of the person. Is it good, kind, nice? You think of this as well. And the last aspect, which is the third aspect, you think of the hobby of the person. Does he or she like to go cycling? Does he or she like swimming? When you think of this, it becomes much more easier to describe people. But there is a catch though. When you describe non-living things, you think of the physical attribute, You can't think of behavior here or hobby because it's a non-living thing. Like if you're asked to describe a mobile phone, you look at the mobile phone, how it looks, that's physical. Here you're thinking of the color of the phone, the material used in making the phone. Is it plastic? Is it metal? That is how you describe non-living things. So you take note, with non-living things, you have to use the main physical attribute. But if you're looking at living things like humans, then you're thinking of physical attribute, you're thinking of behavior, and you're thinking of hobbies. Once again, watch this video. It's a song that describes people. Watch and understand how those kids are singing to describe their teacher. Okay? Enjoy.
Do 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 do, she is tall. Do 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 do, she is tall. Oh yes, she is beautiful. That's my teacher. Oh oh, she is tall. Do 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 do, he is nice. Do 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 do, he is nice. Oh yes, he is wonderful. That's my uncle. Oh oh, he is nice. Do 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 do, she is tall. Do 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 do, she is tall. Oh yes, she is beautiful. That's my teacher. Oh oh, she is tall. Do 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 do, he is nice. Do 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 do, he is nice. Oh yes, he is wonderful. That's my uncle. Oh oh, he is nice.
Alright, I hope the second video helps to give you a clear picture on how you can describe people. Once again, think of adjectives. Adjectives are words that are used to describe people, things, or places. And when you describe people, there are three ways in doing this. You think of the physical attribute: tall, short, fat, thin, handsome, beautiful, long hair, short hair, curly hair. You might want to think of eye colors: blue eyes, brown eyes. Next, which is second, you think of the behavior of the person. Is he or she nice? Is he or she wonderful? Is he or she lovely? Is he or she welcoming? And the last aspect, you think of the behavior of the person. What does this person likes to do? Does he or she likes to swim? For example, we are thinking of sports here. Does he or she likes to run? Does he or she likes to sing? So you might want to think of these three aspects when you describe people. But then, when you're describing non-living things, you have to think only of the first aspect, physical. Like I mentioned, if you're describing a mobile phone, you have to look at the phone. There you look at the color and you look at the material. Is it made out of metals or is it made out of plastic? That is how you describe people. See you next time and have a nice evening. Ciao.